What's up, beautiful people? It is your boy Gippetto back in the building. Hold on, let me adjust my light a bit. Okay, cool. Man, I want to quickly talk about Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. I know like a week late. The whole Nicki Minaj Bigfoot versus Megan Thee Stallion HISS. I don't listen to female hip hop like that, but I fuck with Nicki, and I do feel like Nicki has gotten a really shitty deal in the music industry. And I'll be honest with you, and I've talked to some people in the music industry, like powerful people, and if it wasn't for the barbz, the music industry would have tried to push Nicki Minaj out years ago. The barbz are single-handedly keeping Nicki Minaj's career afloat because I'll get back to that. I'm gonna put a pin in that. But I will say, I'm not gonna lie, if I'm basing critiques off of HISS versus Bigfoot, I gotta say, as much as I fuck with Nicki, Megan got that one. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't know what Nicki is doing because Nicki, you are the female Jay-Z. Nicki is in her like, hey Siri, how old is Nicki? How old is Nicki Minaj?
Nicki Minaj is 41 years old.
Okay. Hey Siri.
Uh-huh.
How old is Megan Thee Stallion?
Megan Thee Stallion is 28 years old.
Okay. So Nicki is the female Jay-Z, and Nicki is going back and forth. And I know hip hop is a sport. I know it. Put the shit on wax, get in the booth, but Nicki is arguing with people a decade plus younger than her. And like I said, it was like the equivalent of like Jay-Z, I don't know, arguing with like NBA YoungBoy or something like that. I feel like Nicki, you too much of a legend, a queen, and all of that to be entertaining. And even if you, and let's just say you and Megan just wanted to go, record for record, Nicki, you was spazzing out on Twitter. Like, Megan had you looking crazy. And Nicki, like I said, you the queen, mama. Nicki, when it's all said and done, you are going to go down in history as the greatest female rapper of all time. Why are you allowing these rap girls who can't, like, Megan can rap her ass off, but like, as far as success and artistry and talent, like, yeah, Megan is nowhere in your field. And I know, and I think where a lot of this is coming from, I think Nicki is hurt because I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely feel like a lot of these rap girls look at Nicki Minaj as just a notch under their belt and on a checklist. It's like, you want to rap, you get your body done, you get your teeth done, you get a colorful wig, you build your Instagram following, you get on a reality show, you date another rapper, and then you get a Nicki Minaj feature. And it's like, these are what these new rap girls are doing. And after they get the Nicki Minaj feature, and I guess they get some of the support from the barbz, they kind of turn on Nicki. And it's definitely a trend. And like I said, I don't know if it's a situation where, because I've seen Nicki be very emotional about like, yo, these girls are not paying homage to me. I've done this because let's keep it a buck. For almost 10 years, Nicki Minaj was it was leaps and bounds between Nicki and other female rappers. While Nicki wasn't the only female rapper, Nicki was by far the most successful, and she ran that genre. There was nobody even close to Nicki. If Nicki was the winner, there wouldn't even be people in like the top 10. Those girls were like top 25. Nobody was in the top 10. Nicki was just running shit. And to just see Nicki, like Nicki, I'm not gonna lie, that Bigfoot record, I don't know if you were just playing around or whatever, that Bigfoot record was not good. And I think it kind of got dark when you was talking about Megan. It's just, I don't know, Nicki. And this is somebody who fuck with you the long way. Like, I think you are, I think you top 10 greatest rappers alive, period. Not even female. I think, Nicki, you belong in the top 10 greatest rappers alive. I just think, Nicki, focus on your tour. You have a super successful album that's still charting, still doing well. And I'll be honest, Nicki and barbz, please don't eat me up. I feel like a lot of this shit is going to continue to happen to you until you make shit right with Kim. Because you are literally in the same position that Kim was when you came into the game. And then, like, obviously you and Kim had friction, whether it be between both of y'all, or I really think y'all teams created the beefs between the two of y'all. And then you was talking crazy about Kim. You was dissing her. You was calling her old. And it was literally like the industry was forcing Kim out to usher you in. And now the exact same thing is happening to you, Nicki. Like, people are like forcing you out, saying, oh, you old, you wash, you this, you in your 40s, blah, 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 blah. And then they're trying to say, like, yeah, we want Doja to take Nicki's spot. We want Megan to take Nicki's spot. We want Cardi to take Nicki's spot. And then it's like this, definitely a push to get you out of your spot. And I feel like, Nicki, I feel like you need to make stuff right with Kim. Even because, Nicki, let's be clear, like, you're the greatest female rapper of all time. And I feel like you reaching out to Kim and just saying, hey, Kim, whatever transpired between us, it's not a he say, she say. Look, it's been over a decade. Let's do a record. Let's do an album. Let's go on tour. And, like, you know, let's really show female unity. You know how crazy it would be if Nicki Minaj goes on tour with Lil Kim and, like, Ice Spice? Like, do you know how much records that will break? Because we see you fuck with Ice Spice, and I am so glad that that relationship hasn't fractured, because the narrative is Nicki doesn't get along with a lot of the rap girls, but it does seem like a lot of the rap girls use Nicki. And again, I think it's insane that you have never won a Grammy. And, you know, like I was saying earlier, somebody had said that in the industry that I spoke to, the person pretty much said that early in Nicki's career, Nicki had such a hard time getting on. People was playing in her face, doing her dirty. So Nicki truly made it on her own. Nicki wasn't put into position. Nicki wasn't like an industry plan. Nicki organically built her fan base, going to the little clubs, doing this, doing that. And she has such a bond with her fan base that the industry can't break that. So what happened was Nicki came into the industry with a chip on her shoulder. And the person also told me that that whole run when Nicki was featuring on everybody's songs and shit, they said Nicki was taxing niggas. Nicki was like charging motherfuckers top dollar. Like, hey, you want me on the feature? It's going to cost this much. You want me in a video? It's going to cost this much. And there's a lot of people who just got sick of going to Nicki and paying the money, and they just wanted her out. And this is somebody who I know in the music industry who told me this. And I just feel like, Nicki, I would love it if you kind of just fell back. Like, don't even entertain none of these other female rappers, yo. Because, like, Nicki, I feel like you kind of muddy in your legacy. Like it would be crazy if I saw Beyonce arguing with like Victoria Monet or Tinashe on the like. You know what I mean, Nicki? You are the Beyonce of rap. You are the female Jay-Z. Stop that clown shit, man. You too dope, Nicki. And like, you have one of the most loyal fan bases. The barbz don't play about you, and I just feel like you don't need to get into the foolishness, mommy. You feel me? You really don't. But that's my thing. I hope no more diss records come. And I mean, like, and I will admit, I do feel like Megan Thee Stallion going to #1. I don't think. I mean, HISS was a cool record. I mean, the video was dope, but it wasn't nothing groundbreaking. I feel like Megan got that #1 because the industry, it was just more so people supported Meg because they don't like Nicki. I don't think that much people supported Meg because of the song. I think a lot of people supported that record just because it was anti-Nicki Minaj. And that's what it is. And Nicki, by you ranting on Twitter and doing all that stuff all them days, you gave that song way more attention than it should have gotten. Anyway, y'all, what do y'all think about Nicki Minaj versus Megan Thee Stallion? Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment, and I'll check y'all in the next video. Peace. Barbz, don't come for me. I fuck with Nicki, and I like y'all too. Peace.